think we're set. Alright, so something went wrong with my recording again. But I loaded up a tractor. We're back. I loaded up a truck, sorry. Drove from my base, went down here to the swamps, decided I didn't want to do swamps. Came back up and kind of found my way over here to the area where I want to set up my turbo fuel factory, and I've used this spot before. It's pretty great for oil and for coal, and found a nice little spot here. There is a hard drive here that I don't necessarily want to get into, but I'm just kind of in the generalized area of where I want to be for beginning construction of the turbo fuel factory. So I'm just trying to kind of get my bearings of where I want to get set up. I don't want these hatchers to pop on me, but I'll have to clear out some of the flora and fauna here. But here's the oil. Nice couple of deposits that are pretty centralized here, but yeah, this is where I'm gonna start. I have a ton of concrete in the back. I loaded up a bunch of fuel and a bunch of other stuff. I had stopped and got one hard drive that I checked off the map here. I think it needed some rubber, and then I drove over here. I'm gonna go ahead and mark that before I forget. They're still kind of floating over here. But I kind of want to clear out this area of hostiles real quick because I'm going to be in and about here. I need to snap to the world grid. That's the most important thing. Just so I can kind of get a starting point. Yeah, leave me alone, buddy. Let's go up 10. And I still don't know whether or not the creatures here, whether or not they can destroy my vehicle if they, like, attack it. So I'm gonna go ahead and assume that they can't. We'll get some of this stuff cleared out here. And I'm not too worried. There's so much bacon around. Boop. I'm gonna eat that bacon. Nom nom nom. Bacon's really good at getting the health back. What I haven't tested so far, though, is whether or not the you can put food in the dimensional storage, so my mouse? Hello? Mouse? Hello? Okay, apparently my mouse decided to stop working. Oops, I missed. How did this thing die? There it goes. Jesus. Alright. Well, let's go ahead and eat these bacon. I don't care. There's so much of it around, it'll regrow. Alright. Good start. So we've got our we've got a good starting point here. Let's go ahead and get a baseline going up. If I need to, I'll go ahead and grab the truck here and I'll zoop all the way down. Sorry, Mr. Bean. I'm trying to think about how high I want this to go up. I think last time I had it level with the cliffs, and it looked pretty nice. It's fine. It'll be on this level. There's not much I can do about pretty much anything here because of the way that the world grid is set up. And I want it to be on the world grid, so when I start building trains out, it's going to be pretty consistent. Alright, starting to dig into my reserves here, so let me grab the trailer. We'll head up to my platform here. Oh yeah. Alright, so we've got this. Oh, I only brought... I definitely did not bring enough. Okay, so my blueprints here. I got my hypertube launcher, and I would need to face that towards the space elevator. And this will really be like how I'm gonna get back quickly. And I'll face it east, and it will be more than easy to get back in that location. And to be honest, it might be easier for me to go ahead and just start bridging off to try to get power this way. And then I can always hypertube back. Let's get... we'll go ahead and we'll drop off a lot of our stuff here in a container. And then we'll just keep what we need for... for taking the for taking the power lines back with us. So I need to keep the cable. Alright, let's look at the power. Oh, wire I need a bunch. Oh, apparently I need wire and the steel beams. Interesting. I thought I brought more than that. Maybe it's in here? I didn't bring... Oh, there it is. Wire, steel beams. Okay. And that's fine. And a bunch of cable. And ironically, there should be more than enough. This is not connecting. There it goes. It's weird. Ironically, my power is right over here. So it really didn't take that long. It was the act of it's a spider. Bye. Oh, right on my fuel factory. Okay. Wait.
species acquired. Initial data suggests these are predators, but notably they do not have a traditional mouth or eyes. There are, however, numerous cavities on their head which could fulfill a similar function. Research remains in the lab to establish classification and potential countermeasures.
I don't know where that other spider went. He launched himself that way. Okay. Alright, that is now energized. I don't even know where that other spider went. He launched himself somewhere. I don't think that connected for some reason. It's so finicky, and I'm not quite sure why. But we'll head over here. We'll have a hypertube launcher set up in my trusty spot. And we'll set up hypertube launcher here. What am I missing? Steel pipes. Of course I am. Okay, so did it I wonder if it is hooked up, it's just not showing that it's hooked up. That is also possible. Since there was nothing hooked up to it, I can't see any change of demand other than, yeah, because I didn't hook up the hypertube launcher itself. Which is fine. I'll be able to set that up here in a minute. Once I get this last... once I get this last... Alright, taking a drink. Once I get this last couple of milestones out of the way and start knocking out the manufacturer... I don't think I'm gonna really have any issues though, because this turbo fuel factory is gonna. I think it's gonna be kind of ridiculous. I'm gonna grab more of everything while I'm here. So the biggest thing is just setting up that initial infrastructure, and now that that's there, it should be powered. If it's not, it's gonna suck, but alright. So here's the truck. So that means I just need to aim there with my hypertube launcher, but I don't have steel beams, and everything else is trying to pull from steel. Oh, it needs steel pipes? Is that what it needed? Hypertube? Everything else is pulling from Hyper tube launcher. I assume this still works. I don't know why it wouldn't. It's actually a little bit further west, which is absolutely totally fine. Because what we're going to do is actually just get this on the grido. We'll get this bad boy hooked in. We use some stuff. Let me grab some iron plates. And then I'm going to need, what else? Some concrete. Going to need some wire. Sure. Let's grab some more concrete because I know I'm going to need more copper sheets while I'm down here. And I should technically have everything I need. We'll put the hard drive. We'll start scanning that hard drive. That's a good idea. And the summer sloop put away. Nothing else needs to go into our storage, so. Boop. Ma'am. Give me some alternate recipes, please, and thank you. I already unlocked turbo fuel, so that's the first big step. I like how Ada's just like, hey, put the stinger remains in the MAM, and we can develop some countermeasures. I'm like, kind of way far ahead of you there. I think everything in that megafauna is that's worth looking at is actually already researched. So what else do I need? I'll head back over to the other This should be fine. So normally I've got 3 hypertube launchers set up. I've got one heading kind of east, or sorry, one heading west, one heading south, and then one heading east. I don't really need the one heading east because it typically goes just like right there. But I can use it if I point it kind of like northeast. I can either kind of point to the steel factory here or a steel factory there is what I typically try to do. Just have one of each. Let's see how this is doing for frames. Pretty decent. I'll grab it. Still cranking away. Some smart plating. Got 100 in there. I think smart plating is used for the turbo motors, right? Adaptive control unit is computers and automated wiring. Modular engine is 2 to 1, so I need 1,000 of the smart wiring thingy, which is fine, totally fine. Need to go over here and grab motors. I did not grab rotors from over here though, so we'll see how many is in here. That's fine. How many rotors are in here? put these in here to keep the motors rolling, and then I'll grab more rotors and put them in my backpack there. I'm actually surprised this isn't totally backed up. Wait, what? What is happening here? It's crazy to me. Alright. Let's head back here. I'll throw those, throw some rotors in my backpack. To have them get absorbed by the dimensional backpack there. And I'll also grab a few more for my trip back to my production facility over here. Alright. This should be powered. It seems like they've made hypertubes accelerate a lot faster than what I was used to previously. Because I got to almost terminal velocity pretty quick. Yeah. Okay. Alright, so I'm in pretty good shape here. I got hypertube network set up. I got my truck. All I need to do is head down here. Where is the coal? It is over here somewhere? Yeah. That's a normal. That's a normal. And then there's a ton over here. Okay, so fairly certain I can just go ahead and build out off the grid here. Just above the surface of the water. I'm going to try to remember how I had this set up beforehand. Jesus. Because if I need more water, I don't want to take up too much actual water space. But I also don't want to take up I think what I'm trying to remember what I did last time. I'm pretty sure I just went up like 3 or 4. I think that's too much. I think I went up 3, and then this level was enough to allow me to zoop out more than enough room to get everything started. Get some of those out of the way, and we'll get some of this started here. Alright, let's plop this man down and let's see what we got for research here. Steamed copper sheets. It's 22.5. What do we have right now for copper sheets? We've got 10 per minute with 2. And this would be 3 and 3 water for 22.5. That's almost double. Yeah, let's grab that. That's fine. I don't need it right now, but it could be useful. I'll go ahead and I'll put this man back here, and I'll go see what this other hard drive is over here while I am right here. Just because this one's gonna be a pain in the butt. There's so many things. Oh, I'm full. Can I put this in there? Yes. Leaves. Leaves trash. Copper sheets I have tons of. Watch with friends I have tons of. Motors. I don't think I can put anything more in there. Heavy modular frames. Oh, regular modular frames. I can put a bunch in. Motors. 90 megawatts. Jerk. Alright. 90 megawatts. Let's go ahead and mark this one off. Completed. HDD. Check marks. Apply. Okay, 90 megawatts. That's like a momentary. What are these, stators? And industrial pipes. Alright. We'll go ahead and throw this hard drive in the MAM over here. Just because I need to start getting some of these alternate recipes cooking. Alright, and then I think the next real port of call that I'm gonna have is getting these refineries and stuff set up. I want to say, I think the math is I need 3 water extractors. Is that what I put here? Yeah, 3 water extractors. And I think it's like 8 refineries or something like that. Will get me my initial starter kind of setup in place. So I think it's let me go back over here. There's 40 of those encased industrial beams. Otherwise, I gotta go up here. That's fine. Let's just go up here then. Because the stuff's in the truck or it's in one of these containers. Yeah, we'll grab a couple here. I actually put a bunch of concrete on the... I brought a bunch of extra concrete, so I'll put it. It was like 2,000 concrete there. And I actually think I extended this a little bit too far, and I can go ahead and get rid of it because I think my refineries are going to get soaked up like right here. So let's see. My blueprints were polyester fabric, which I technically don't even have the quartz crystals. What's the quartz crystals for? Oh, crap. That ain't gonna be enough. That ain't enough. I'll have to go back and hop on the Hypertube Express here. Because that ain't gonna be enough. It is nice that you can have stuff just kind of staged in your inventory to be uploaded whenever there is space for it. Alright, let's go ahead and make some space. That's fine. We're just heading back here. I don't know what that was. I've never had it throw me on the ground before, but I'm glad I landed in the water. Let's try this again. Hey-o. Oh, actually the stinger stuff is gonna clog up, isn't it? Because I haven't even had stinger. Okay, well, interesting. I actually didn't think about that. Okay, well, stinger remains are going to go to the end. Everything else should be processed pretty efficiently here. I need quartz, right? Yeah, let's go ahead and just throw some quartz in our backpack. And then, yeah. Actually, you know what? I don't want to do it over there. Let's see what we got here. So we will need the compacted coal eventually, because that helps make the turbo fuel. We've got our quartz for that initial production. So, let's go ahead and just head back over here. There's a bunch of coal right there. Oops, I hit the truck. People typically call that the door-to-door service. I just call it fun. Alright, refinery. I like how I don't have that recipe unlocked, and yet here we are. polyester. I think how many is this? This is 30 water. It's really frustrating. My OBS keeps like blocking my system. I can't do anything. Jeez. I don't know if I need that yet. It's 3 per minute. I don't want any of those. Whatever. I really don't want any of those. Okay. Well, something's going on, and I can't even tab out to look at my planning document to see how many I actually needed. So, right now, I'm just kind of flying blind because I have my planning document, and now I can't even access it. So I know I need a certain amount of these. I think there's, what, 5 of these that I need? It's not what I selected. I selected fuel. Fuel. Okay, so fuel. Why is this? Okay. I don't know what's going on with my OBS where it will literally crash my system. Like, nothing will respond. I can't dismiss things going on in Discord. I can't view any of my support documents. It's just like OBS has locked the system. Like, I can't get my documents, so I will I'm gonna do the fuzzy math real quick here because I'm trying to remember what flow rates I have, and I'm pretty sure these are all normals, right? Yeah, this is a normal, this is a normal, and so that is what, 120. And then this one's a pure. So I'm pretty sure that was 240. And then the coal over here was a normal, and then over here is a bunch of pure and stuff. Let's get our production oil extractors down first, and then we can see what our rates are going to be. I'm unconcerned about the directions of these initially. Okay. So, we've got 120, 120. And what's this? Pure? Is this a 240? So, what was that, 480? So 480 crude. 480 divided by 60. So there's the residual. There's residual. And then turbo is fuel. Okay, so I'm pretty sure it's this fuel with the residuals, and then residual plastic, residual rubber. And what is this? This is 40. Okay, residual plastic, that's 60 and 20. Alright, so fuel with this at 60 per minute, so 60, 40 divided by 60 is 8. So I need 8 refineries cooking out. Do I need 8? That doesn't make sense. That's not right to me. I thought I only need 5 fuel. Okay. I'm pretty sure I need to just go ahead and set up here. I'll get my 8 rolling. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Haha, I'm out of fuel. I don't have any biofuel. Cool. When in doubt, Nobilis get out. Okay. Got fuel here. What do I got so far? I think that's 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, that should be right. That should be 8. Okay. So most of this is pretty easy. We got somehow messed up. What is going on here? is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right. Got 8 here. Okay, we got 120, 120, 240. So let's get our... What's this? No. Let's get our logistics in the way, and we'll do 1, 2, 3. Okay, so let's go ahead and get this 120. So 120 is going to fuel what, 2 of these? Production fuel. $60 crude. Okay, so this is a 240, and the 240 2, 3, 4. Yes, math checks out. Oh, the quartz is for the signs. I don't know why I added that. Okay, so for these, made it easy. All you have to do is hook it up. Okay, and then I'm pretty sure. What is it? It's 300, and it's 40 each. So 300 divided by 40 is 7. So crap. I thought I've got 8 machines, don't I? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, I've got 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've got 8. Yeah. Alright, motors. Seems like I'm missing. About to come out of my dimensional pocket. Pretty sure I dumped them somewhere. There's my motors. Rubber. Encased structural beams and pipe. I think they're over here. Well, there's the rubber. Case industrial beams. And the rubber. Steel beams. Okay. Do I need tier 2 then? I don't have tier 2 pipes yet. Where's my hub's over there? This is 30, 30, 60, 90, 120, 150, 180, 210. Oh, these are different. Eh. That's no good. Well, this will set up. I just need more refineries over here. So, how many is this making fuel? This is 8 making fuel. So it's 30 times 8 is what? 240. So 240 residual. So residual polyester. So I should be able to run the pipes underneath here and then just have them pop up. I think this is only 120 a minute, right? Yeah. So what I may need to do is run back and actually... I don't want to, but if I can't run this right now, not blowing the circuit, might be worth cutting my losses now and reinforcing my existing power grid, or I go back and I shut everything off that's producing at the main base to get this up and running. Because there's going to be a ton of refineries up here. So, because, I mean, start looking at the turbo fuel, right? This is 22.5, and it makes 18.75 turbo fuel. And the turbo fuel... Oh, I need a ton of those heavy modular frames. I'll need to start making the heavy modular frames because I don't have enough. So it's 22.5, right? So the residual fuel, that's 40. So 40 times 8 equals 320. Divided by 22.5 is 14. So I'll need 14 refineries set up to handle the fuel into turbo fuel. That's 18.75. So 22 times 18.75 is 412, and then 412 divided by whatever the power is, like 50 something. I'm gonna say 50, 52 or 53, 56 maybe. So once we get this project pretty much done, I'll have fabric, rubber, plastic pretty much just handled. I'll be good. But it is getting a little bit late right now. I will need to log for right now. I got a good start here on my platform, and I will start carving this out and start putting down in place where I want all my fuel gens to go and all the pipes and whatnot. So from here, go ahead and call it, and I will be back later, and we will start getting the power infrastructure kind of prepared for the power infrastructure prepared for all those refineries, because right now I'm at 1,000, but for some reason my capacity is fluctuating. I think that's just the fuel gens aren't running really productive. So but that's going to be it for right now, and I will check back later. What is happening? Jeez. Just something's going on. Alright. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one. If I could actually end the stream, that'd be great.